Danny wanted it to, produced it specifically targeted at an audience that is a younger audience. Phyllis wanted to keep it very raw. I think there was very much room for some really raw, hardcore showing of, you know, the emotional impact of the actions of sexual abuse, grooming and trafficking, because Mary actually combined all three.
Hasn't had the best upbringing. Her mum's an alcoholic. There's been a lot of different men in her life, and I think that has an effect on her confidence, body language, everything. She's not used to a manly figure in her life. I think her love for him is actually, I want for a manly figure that's going to be stable.
Susie is the best friend of Grace and initiated finally into the gang, and in the end I betray Grace over to the gang.
She gives her that confidence that she can be whatever she wants to be, until the twist happens and she realises that she's turned into something that she never thought that she would be. You know, she's lost her identity. She's not Grace anymore, and it's Joel that makes her realise that there's actually hope.
I'm playing the role of Joel, who is Grace's best friend. How the whole sort of prostitution side changes things, and then how they get through that. And he's probably been one of my most interesting roles to play.
I would consider my character to be twisted. Got a incredibly sinister streak.
So my character is Dimitri. He's the gang enforcer, essentially. He's quite a high up member of the gang. He's a pretty horrible guy, really.
I think he is very different. I mean, I think that there are certain aspects of the character that I can relate to.
I guess a rookie to the crew.
Eye-opening, imaginative, and heartwarming.
My name is Georgia Pratt and I'm doing makeup. This is a whole new experience for me, and yeah, it's fun.
You know, a lot of research went into it for each character. So you've got, you know, like it goes from prostitute makeup to bruises and cuts. Quite a demanding role.
It's also been tremendous fun, and everyone on set is really nice.
I put myself into her world as if it was actually me there, and very vulnerable, and I put myself in that situation.
Whilst we've worked very hard working together doing it and had a lot of fun doing so, it's a really important message, and it's actually I think it's a really difficult subject to approach. So we've all done a lot of research, and we've had some consultants on board that have helped us figure out how to approach it, obviously delicately and tastefully.
The experience has been sort of weird because it's my first film, and I didn't know how it would run. You will do a scene that's maybe 3 lines, and that can take up to 5 hours, and maybe way longer, because you have the opportunity to get something just perfect, which has been great to watch. Oh, I loved it. I'm loving it.
It breaks up into so many different pieces, and you can't see it all at the same time, and the lighting that you see in the room is not what you see when you look through the camera, and I think we all found it difficult to kind of keep up with what it really looks like.
I'd say it's definitely made me a lot more aware of like the situation of sex trafficking and stuff. Like, it's made me realise how serious like it all is, and particularly how vulnerable that it can be to young girls in particular. They generally have no idea that they could go into the sex industry.
They're lured into it so easy, and how they get them from when they're young, and it shows how when they're walking down the street as an average Joe person, you wouldn't notice anything, but in reality they're suffering a lot, really, and they're going through a lot of pain. And yeah, I think it kind of shows the lostness. It covers a wide range.
But it's been a lot of hard work, early starts, late finishes. But it's been unique in a way as well, being such a dark subject, and obviously such a real subject as well, that it's I think it's been a little bit more special to most people than it would be maybe doing a fictional story. So.
Educational, inspiring, and fun.
And it's very hard because of the process that Grace goes through as a character, not to get attached to that. I need to bring myself back because else I could completely break.
Look at this face, look at this shell, angel from grace, you've fallen to hell. I'm failing at life, can't make it alone. I can't pick myself up, and I can't find my way home.